Hey folks, I'm Mr. Hartzler, and I want to talk to you about how you can create questions and how you can schedule those questions in Google Classroom. So I'm going to start off by being in my Google Classroom. I'm in POE 2020-2021, period 9. That's my Principles of Engineering class. So I'm going to click Create, and I'm going to go down to Question. Now, I love doing this. It has been so helpful for me as I'm taking attendance. So our school is split right now. We have some kids that are in class and some kids that are at home, and they alternate. So A through Ks are here Tuesday and Thursday. L through Z is here Wednesday and Friday. Monday, everyone is virtual. Everybody's at home, and we're all seeing our students through Zoom. So it's crazy taking attendance right now because I've got kids in my class, I've got kids at home. It's all kinds of weird. So one of the things that's helped is I've been using these questions. It's really easy to go on it, click who didn't do it at all. Absent, done. If I make it worth points, well, now my students are a little more motivated to make sure they get it right and don't just go on and click it. Right? So it's not as big of an issue for my honors kids, but for all the other kids, I want to make sure it's a valuable question so that they're good, or it's important for them to go do it. If administration asks why I had them do that, well, it was kind of a bell ringer or an exit slip, something like that from my class. And it's virtual. I don't have to grade it myself unless I do just a short answer, which I haven't done yet, but it hasn't been too bad for all the other ones. I'm sure it won't be bad on that. All right. So I'm going to show you how I did this first. So I'm going to hit exit, hit create, hit question. Then I'm going to start typing stuff in, but I already did this. So I'm going to go hop on the one I've already started. I do that by going down to the draft here, clicking the three dots and hit edit. Then I like to set this up with the day of the week that it is, because I'm already putting it in under the topic, under the correct week 3. So I put the day and then the date. That way if kids have any issues at all, they can find it. And then my question right after that. So in this case, what type of gear is used to change the direction of your output gear? Then I put in the instructions, this question is used as your attendance if you are virtual today. I can then add and put on maybe a YouTube video that's related to it, or a Google Drive, so a post from maybe a PowerPoint presentation or Google Slides show that I want them to look at before they do this. Over on the right, I can send this to multiple kids. But if I send it to multiple classes, I can't schedule it. I have to do it immediately. So what I will typically do is just send it to the one, schedule it, and then I'll go and I'll repost it. But that's for another video. So then I change my point value. They know that this defaults to 100. If you're not going to grade it, put ungraded. That way they know. It's important for the kids to have all the information possible so they can make the best choices for themselves. Due date, tomorrow. And I click down here to change that to midnight. Make sure it's in the correct topic. So for me, I do everything by week, not chapter. So week 3. And then up in the top right, I can hit the little drop down and hit schedule. I usually schedule for 2 a.m. on whichever morning I want it to drop. Now this is different if I want a quiz to pop up exactly at the start of the period. So we have weird bell schedules sometimes. So make sure you schedule that for the proper bell schedule for that day and then hit schedule. I like 2 a.m. because if they're up at 5 a.m. to start working on stuff because they know they have a busy day or they're going to go to work that day even, they can get it done and be over with. But if it's early enough, if it's too early, if maybe it's 8 o'clock the night before, well, now kids are going to get confused about what needs to be turned in. So 2 a.m. seems to be a pretty good slot. But sometimes they'll think you're actually there at 2 a.m. So that's a common misconception I've had to get rid of. But that's what I do. And then I actually want Tuesday to come after Monday. So I'm going to click and drag that below. All right, folks, that's how I create little questions. And that's how I do attendance right now when we're half virtual, half in class. So if you have any questions, please comment below or message me if you have any kind of issues with anything. And if you want to see more videos like this, if you're another teacher and you're trying to find out how to figure out some things, leave that in a comment below and I can try and work on something like that too. Help we find another video or make another video so that you know how to do X, Y, or Z. Have a great day, everybody. And like I tell my students, don't do drugs.